if we're, it's about to get real fun.
Okay, so I've
Yeah.
clicked on start streaming. So PC now.
No talking about the previous conversation.
Yeah.
So there I am, barbecue sauce on my
comparing John to
titties.
you know who.
Mothman.
Yeah.
Yes,
Come on, man.
that was the comparison.
Talking about how I've been watching Band of Brothers to get ready for the next one, the sequel.
Oh, I was like, what?
Got to
I
get
said,
ready for the sequel.
Tom, I would happily be compared to Mothman in the same tier, so that's fine.
Mothman.
It's soft.
What are you
Soft
streaming on?
That- this is
I haven't
John
clicked on-
Mothman. John, sorry, Mothman.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry,
It's
what?
close.
He's
All I
a little
can
more
hear is
emphasis
Tom.
on
Dog
this
meat.
than me.
Dog
Yeah.
meat's somewhere way above the screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog meats.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Which
Go
I'm
on.
not
go
going
on.
to run off screen to get the dog meat plush.
He runs so fast, it just does a little cartoony thing where there's a silhouette of, dust in the shape of Trevor.
Cartoony. All right, what are you streaming on? I want to follow it.
I'm just gonna do.
Oh yeah.
That way I
I'll
get that
open it.
nice echo.
With the delay.
Is it YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah, that was hot.
I don't think I.
Drawing epic D&D final battle.
Final D&D battle.
I'm just following so that I can see what the hell he draws.
Yeah.
Are you on the
Okay.
Canadian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
That's not it.
I chose like the best channel name. You can never search for it.
Nope.
Got him.
Like,
You have
Bitch.
to
if
you have to
search for
know
it-
him.
If you search for it, all you'll get is like Canadian politics news.
Oh,
Which
I
is
was
like-
gonna share it on socials.
You
Okay,
get like
what's your?
30
Is that okay?
different pages of
I posted the
Canadian.
link in Discord, so.
Is it okay to like post
Oh,
it on
100%,
socials?
100%. Yeah.
No.
We're all nice here.
Hey,
I'm gonna show nipples if you guys
tag
do.
all of us, Trevor.
Oh, okay. Shit. Tag all of you. Okay.
That way, I don't have to make my
Everyone.
own post, and it shows up
Right,
on all
right
of our
one.
profiles.
And get immediately start
Another
showing
one?
movies.
Another one bites the dust.
Okay.
Mm, 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 mm.
Another one right.
It's just, oh shit.
And
I
another
messed
one
up.
Another
rides.
gets on, and
one
another
rides.
gets on.
One ride the bus.
Another gets on, Larry.
Gonna sit next to you. Another
Suck
one.
my butt.
ride the
Another
bus.
one rides the bus.
Oh, I
Trevor,
like
did you get a
this one
haircut?
better.
Yes, I did. Thank you for noticing.
Haircut, beard trim.
I noticed. Okay, I thought I noticed a haircut. I definitely noticed the beard trim.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you didn't say anything, so that makes me a better friend.
Yeah.
It's
No, you are.
squares-
Yeah, you are a good
Squares
friend.
his head a
for
little bit
noticing.
better.
But
You know what?
I thought
That's
about
What the
okay.
it.
hell
yeah.
are you talking about? Was my hair not square? John, that's insulting. I don't know.
You're one step away from a Minecraft character.
Oh no.
I am Steve.
Oh
Damn,
no.
man.
I lost
sorry.
so much like
Jack
respect
Black,
points
what
for
is
Jack Black.
happening now? The
Jack
man's
Black
just
is
gone
like-
over the edge.
Jack Black is like nerd Jason Statham. He's like in everything these days.
He is. It's to the point where I saw him pop up in the Minecraft trailer. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, Mr. Black, can we just calm it down a little bit?
I
Also,
still love
don't
him.
badmouth Jason Statham.
No,
What?
no. I love Jason Statham. It's just that I haven't seen a good movie from him in a while. Like I feel
The
like,
Beekeeper was pretty good.
I feel
He's
like
made
he
good
peaked
movies.
at Transporter 2. He like just
They've both made good movies.
It
I'm
has
just
been
saying
since
that Jack
Transporter
Black
2.
needs to calm it down just a little.
Wait, he
Maybe only show up at 5 movies a year.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
I heard that so many times in my house.
Peaches, 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 peaches.
You're gonna get the live stream demonetized.
yeah.
We
You just have to
Wrong.
say, "Oh, I pledge my allegiance to Google," and just then you're fine.
we
I do.
we
I pledge
unlocked
everything.
Google, please
the
sponsor us.
I sold my soul to Google years ago.
Oh, 100%. I already loaned it to Zuckerberg. So,
Angat, what are you drawing over the D's?
Little birds.
Flies.
It's
No,
majesty.
Oh, they're
They-
moths.
they-
You
they
see, he's
look like-
drawing moths
Well,
because
yeah.
the moth was in
If
the
we
room.
want this to be the D&D final battle, we'll have to start soon, I think.
100%. Yeah.
Those look
Oh
like
yeah.
So I remember because I'm bad at taking notes. And Gad, you got the card that undoes one thing.
Yeah.
John, you got the card that levels you up to level 11.
And I got a item, I believe.
A wondrous item.
Yeah, the amulet of well, I have it written down here somewhere. Plane shifting.
Okay.
So that will be fun.
So what did the other two? What did you guys get?
I forget what I got.
Tom, you got like a
I-
knight or something.
I did get a knife.
Knight.
I got an item that gives
got like
you
a
a
yeah, you
bonus.
got
Oh, the
got a
knight. Yeah,
knight.
the dude who
Yeah.
follows me. Yeah.
Like a sworn
Yeah.
protector magic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd got one that gave you like a bonus to a stat, I think, but I gave it because I have Vow of Poverty. I gave it away to Nigel. So it's Nigel's gift now
Okay.
because I don't need it because you let me take a 3-5 rule.
Yeah. And so when you guys were dealing, you had just handed over all of the artifacts to Gunther, and he went inside the vault, shut it, and after that happened, Bumble the wizard came in and just started hurling fireballs at the door, telling you guys that he and Nigel are a part of Gunther, who is in fact the evil king. And that's where we left off. So John and Bumble are burning the vault door. And you guys can hear. Well, give me a perception check. Anybody that wants to listen.
Yeah.
We have to roll in here now.
Where's the chat
Yeah.
thing?
You
7.
hear that sweet roll, that real life roll?
7.
Ah, fuck. Well, my bonus to perception's 9 at least, so I got a 12.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 27.
15. My mod
John
on
starts hearing your
perception is
thoughts.
+6. 21 with mod.
So everybody but I gotta find a
Orange.
new pen because my
Orange.
pens. Yeah.
Yeah.
Orange. You hear kind of muffled. Well, for Trevor, you hear it muffled. You hear, and for the other two that rolled really high, you hear Gunther on the other side say, "I wish my power had returned."
Oh Lord.
And so from
What
there,
are you drawing?
It's me.
characters. I thought those like crackers. I was like, is it because we're white?
Am I allowed to say that? I need to make a license.
as a white person, I give you permission to call us crackers.
Like,
Yeah. You can have the cracker card.
Yeah.
You can make fun of my accent and most of our people being into IT. I give you permission to that.
Can I make fun of you for being a book guy?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I love that. Thank you.
He is a book guy.
Definitely a book guy.
So, as you guys heard the wish, you start to feel a rumble, and the wall and the door start shaking from behind the vault. Do you guys? How do you react?
Well, I'm currently busy just completely enveloping the vault on fire.
Do I notice it? The
No, you are way distracted on something.
makes sense.
What's my guardian doing?
He's just sitting there waiting for orders. He's still kind of knelt down
Okay.
because he just appeared out of nowhere, and he's still kneeling,
What did you
waiting
say
for
we
his
heard?
first order.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Tom.
You
Oh, so-
heard him say, "I wish for my power to return."
And then there was like the rumbling.
Yeah.
Ooh. I'm gonna ask my knight if I should be worried.
The knight just kind of looks up. He's like, "About what, my liege?"
Wait, he calls him leash, like the thing you tie to the
Yes, he is my
Liege.
servant. I have a
Your leash.
My liege, liege,
Oh,
liege,
okay.
liege. G, like
liege.
legionnaires.
Yeah, liege.
Ah, makes sense. It's like we tie the. Okay, makes sense.
Not leash,
Yeah.
liege.
Wait, can I put him on a leash?
If you're into that.
Wink, wink.
I mean, we carried a kid around with a leash on him for a while, so
Yeah.
So yeah, my character is busy like just torching the vault he's in, and while the fire is like fully enveloping him to the point that no one can see him anymore through the flame. You can hear him laughing, but instead of the standard laugh he's done in the past, like a fake laugh that he's done.
I don't think he's ever laughed.
Yeah, no.
He has. It's just been always like a sarcastic.
Just kind of.
yeah.
I think
But for
I
the
can
first
definitely
time,
remember
you hear
him doing the ha ha ha.
Yeah, that kind of thing. Mocking type laugh. But he's like full blown, like psychotically laughing as he's just enveloping flame all over the vault and over himself and everything.
All right.
So he's like losing it as he's just shooting more fire out.
I'm gonna tell my servant to be on guard just in case.
And he pulls up his shield and pulls out his sword, and he's like,
I'm God.
"Yes, my lord."
Is it a hefty sword? What kind of girth are we looking at?
It's girthy.
It's a girthy sword. Okay.
Is his
we'll-
knight girthy?
We'll roll for girthiness.
Yeah.
Roll for the
Oh
whole,
yeah, it's
whole
hefty.
knight.
The knight himself he's actually a little bit chunky.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's cute. It's cute for him.
Yeah.
Is it cute, Chunky?
Yeah,
like
it's a
thick
cute
with
chunky.
2 C's.
Like thick with like a C and a smiley face.
You know what they say?
I got it. I like it. Yeah.
You know, in India we have a saying: "Thick thighs save lives."
Oh, that's an American saying too.
Oh yeah.
His thighs have definitely saved some people.
Okay. Cool.
You
You
Do I
gotta
have
draw
times to cast? Do I have time to cast a spell?
yes.
Okay. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I need to figure out what exactly what I'm gonna summon.
Oh God.
the.
You're gonna change my mind. You don't have time.
Ah,
Shit's about to get
No,
real.
you do.
just making
You-
sure.
You guys have maybe like one time, like enough time to react.
Like one
to back-
turn.
Yeah.
I do have a weapon. I've got the poop knife.
Poop knife.
A CR2.
Is there anything in the room that could potentially be beneficial in a fight?
Give me a perception roll.
Another one?
Yeah.
Balls! 16 with mod.
What are you saying, balls? That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
Yeah, but my mod is +6.
And
So I feel like it should have been higher.
you could have rolled a 1. Just,
I mean, that's fair.
be happy with what you get.
So, what you see is that the shaking is like causing the walls to ripple.
Ripple? Like
And
Like reality
distortion?
distortion ripple.
and the weapons, you see a weapon rack that you run to. Well, I mean, I assume you're running to it. Do you go to the weapon rack?
I go to the weapon rack. Yes.
Okay. So as you approach the weapons rack, you see that the weapons rack is kind of flickering in and out, like, and you notice that the flickering is kind of it's almost like the flicker of a flame. So like when the darkness would be from the flame, like the shadows of the flame, it's like melting away essentially the room around you. And you're starting to notice that you are in a room that's the room is dark. It's illuminated by really only some torches on the stone sconces. And there, straight ahead of you, where the vault was, is an ancient throne that since it sits empty. But you see Gunther in front of you, and he's kind of knelt down. And we're waiting for Trevor to see what he's going to summon.
I think I know what I'm gonna summon.
Okay.
Deinonychus.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Deinonychus.
I am going to use my 4th level spell, one of them, to use summon woodland or conjure woodland beings,
Ooh.
and I'm gonna use it to summon. Let's see, what's their challenge rating? 1/4, so 8 blink dogs.
All right.
What is a blink
All of
dog?
them.
And what is that mouse?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's
They're
Dexter.
dogs.
The stinky blue rat. 8 blink dogs.
Okay.
I've got their
Uh,
stats up. They're gonna get in the way and make a big fucking mess of things.
I've never
those look
actually
cool.
witnessed a blink dog in combat.
I'm doing volume instead of beefy.
6?
I said 8.
8? Ew!
And they're made of wood. Yay!
Are they? Blink dogs aren't made of wood.
I was being silly because
Oh,
So
yeah.
how close are they standing together?
The blink dogs, I'm gonna scatter them around the room.
Okay. Okay. So
They also teleport, so
they're a nuisance. They're a fun.
and they
nuisance.
always teleport before and after attacking. It actually says that in their description. Oh, before or after, sorry.
It's still a nuisance.
I was thinking of the most nuisance that I could do with one use of the spell.
What is the mouse character supposed to be?
That's Stinky
Dexter.
Blue Rat.
Oh,
Dexter.
okay.
Dexter.
They've got names next to
I'm
them.
trying to see what
You know
I can do.
that Nigel and I are
just
the same
realized-
size,
thought you
right?
I literally thought you were talking about my shirt, not the
Yeah,
drawing.
that's what I thought. I
Oh,
forgot
God.
the drawing.
You guys don't have it on live like I do?
I
I've
I
got
only
both.
have 2 monitors, okay? Character sheet's on one.
I've got character sheet, and then I'm reading about blink dogs.
This giant fucking screen takes up, like, my character sheet takes up that one. It's perfect for it.
Good for
Larry, how big is
Although
the
with my-
hut?
well, the hut is now. Hang on.
So
How big, I guess the area we're in.
the hut is gone, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We have found that was a illusion.
Illusions, Michael. Arrested
Illusion.
Development, please sponsor.
Magic!
It was all smoke and mirrors.
Uh,
I do find it
So-
funny that Larry's explaining how it's a dank tomb of a room lit only by torches and the immense bonfire that my character has made.
yeah. How do you think those torches got lit? So
They had too much to drink.
as the room fully starts to flicker away, you see Gunther right in the middle, and as he's stepping up, he starts to walk forward, and his clothes turn into armor,
Ooh.
and there's a dark cape that flows behind him. And he goes, "Do you guys really think that I'm going to let you live after just the amount of you've been the biggest pain in my ass?"
That's what she said.
And he looks at Wraith and he's like, "I'm starting with you." And
He's mad.
throws his hand up, and you feel something press against you. So give me a strength check to see how this works.
Okay. That with mod is 18.
So with an 18, you're able to hold back this invisible force against you.
Mhm.
And everybody roll for initiative.
Cool.
So, do I roll for initiative as well? Because I wasn't listening, right? What's happening?
We're all
Yeah, you roll for initiative as
We
well.
we are all in this.
That's
Initiative's just a straight 20.
Yes, and then plus
Yeah, you
your
got your.
Hey, God. It's like, do I roll initiative? I was sleeping. I'm sorry.
I was not paying attention.
Oh, cool.
19.
It was
21.
I also got a 21, but you have a higher deck, so you would go first.
I
Okay,
got
so
19.
orange 21. Oh, who got the 21?
Me.
Both
And
both of us did.
Dexter and I both, but I have a higher dexterity.
That's generally how it works. Is the higher dex goes first if it's a tie.
But you are the DM, so
No, higher dex wins.
okay.
Treon, what did you get?
17.
All right.
I'm gonna
Out
fuck
there.
some shit up.
All right. Okay, so first in the order is Wraith. You are against the wall, so give me another strength check to see how you do with that.
Being against the wall.
And Blue Bomber says, "What's happening to
14.
top 10?" So you roll a 14.
Yeah.
So you. Oh God. So the wall starts to press against you harder as you fight back. And your arms and legs are starting to give in, and you can feel the strain against your bones as you take 4 points of damage from fighting this force. And you're also unable to move still.
You said 4 points.
Yes.
Womp womp.
So now it is Dexter's turn.
I am going to summon. Let me check and make sure. Checking this shit.
What did Trade do? I'm sorry, I didn't listen.
I could not move.
He's
I've got
fighting
my-
against the wall.
Okay, I summoned a thing called a Menoch.
Now you're just making stuff up.
No,
That's a made up word.
So that uses the last 4th level spell. And now I have control of the Minoc and 8 Blink Dogs to go.
What's a Minak?
It
Nothing.
is a
What's Minoc with you?
nasty fucking creature.
You guys get your shit together. I'm gonna pee really quick.
Okay, I
Have a
will
good
show
time
you
now.
what a Minoc is.
Yeah, I tried searching for it, but I guess I just don't know how to spell.
M-E-E, or sorry, Meanlock, that's what it's called. Meenlock.
Gotcha. Ooh, that thing looks fun.
I've been coming up with the idea of what I need to summon to get an army for the final battle, and all of my spells have prepared me for this.
Oh, awesome. So wait, we have
There's a
8
lot
blink
more to
dogs.
come. There is a lot more to come.
8 blink
The
dogs and
longer-
how many of these things?
Just one. That's all we need. The longer this battle goes, the more shit's gonna enter the battlefield and just really make a mess of things.
Yes.
How do you?
I'm not gonna wild. I'm gonna save some stuff for healing spells and not wild shape unless I absolutely need to.
Meenlock.
Whoa! What the hell?
Go back and go back. You can look at the 5e page and it's got stats on it.
It's pretty mean.
Nice.
It has telepathy too,
What?
and it has an aura of fear on people who it's mad at.
Okay, but it destroys all that is good, innocent, and beautiful.
Oh, that's.
I have
nice.
control though.
Okay.
Oh, would it destroy me? Because I want
No,
the
I
things
have
that
control of it.
Oh.
You are none of those things.
I am all of those things. How dare you?
What is it?
A Meanlock?
Meenlock?
It's basically a Fae of fear.
Don't give it your name.
Yeah, don't give. It's literally fear incarnate, also known by the name of fear incarnate. I used my summon woodland or conjure woodland beings to make it.
Okay, and does that end your turn?
No, because now I get to use it and the blink dogs.
All right.
So he's standing there with the armor, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna command it and all of the blink dogs to fucking swarm his ass.
Okay.
Do you want me to start rolling for every single blink dog and the Meanlock?
Up to you if you want to roll for them individually or if you want to.
I'd rather roll the blink dogs as one force.
Okay.
But can I say that they teleport a flanking position around him?
Yeah, I'll let that. And if you
That
want to
way they
add,
get the bonus for flank.
if you want to add, since you're rolling them all as one, if you want to add a D4, I'd be okay with
D4?
that. Yeah.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for the blink dogs. So
Roll 8d20.
no, it would be 1d20 because it's just rolling them their attack for one of them.
Oh, okay. Is that?
And
Are you
I'll
drawing
roll
Zoidberg?
What?
And then
Is that Zoidberg that you're
No, that's me.
drawing? Oh, it's the Meenlock. Okay.
It looks like Zoidberg.
It looks like
Zoidberg.
That's Zoidberg.
I am really bad at drawing, so
I love it.
I mean, you're also using.
that's 24 to hit.
yeah. No,
Does not hit.
24 doesn't hit.
No.
24.
Okay. Well, he's still surrounded, and I haven't rolled for the Meanlock. So the Meanlock.
This
let me
armor is a
see.
bit problematic.
Yeah.
The Meanlock's gonna miss then. But he, for the Meanlock attack, even if they don't hit, for just having the Meanlock attack him, he has to make a Wisdom save.
All right. Da, 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 da. Damn. So 24.
Yeah, he makes it.
Okay.
The Meanlock will then, as his bonus action, immediately teleport to the closest shadow to hide.
Okay, and it's a very shadowy area.
Okay.
So
He can just
that's
basically shadow step into the closest shadow as his bonus action.
So is John Sins still
But
using
I'm keeping
fire?
I'm keeping the
Huh?
blink dog completely surrounding him though. I want him surrounded by those blink dogs. He has to get through that shit to get to us. They're
okay.
Operation Dog Shield.
So the way I'm gonna do this, because he has the ability to grant wishes from the lamp that he has.
Oh Lord.
I'm gonna roll a d20, and if one of you guys call out the number that it lands on, the wish will be interrupted.
Holy shit.
Okay.
So call a number 1 through 20, each of you.
16.
7.
5.
13.
Okay, it was a 4.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Can we do Dispel Magic to cancel it?
Do you guys have reactions for Dispel Magic?
I think, let me double check, because I think Dispel Magic can be used as a reaction. Let me double check. At least it could in fucking Baldur's Gate. No, it's a full action. Never mind. Baldur's Gate was just being nice.
How close is
Okay.
Baldur's Gate to D&D, like, in terms
It's
of...
It's
pretty
5th
damn
edition,
close.
but they've changed just a couple of things to make it more video game, you know?
Cool.
Okay. So it's his turn now. He turns to Dexter and he was like, "Now, this isn't between us and these dogs or anything else. It's between all of us. We don't allow friends here." And he just goes, "Jeannie, just take care of the beasts." And the dogs, like individual portals open up to the dogs, and they all fall through it. And I'll let you have a reaction on them to see if they can jump out of the way of the portal.
Do I do one roll for that?
Yeah,
Is it technically a dexterity save?
yeah, and depending on how good the dex save is, I'll roll to see how many of them, of the 8, get out.
They're fucked.
What'd you roll?
With their
Oh,
dexterity,
shit.
with the dexterity, I got a 5.
Okay, so they all, it's almost comical because this little hole just opens up, and you
They do
see
have
one.
teleportation. I will say that, and they didn't use it, but I don't know if that
Yeah.
helps.
But they all fall, and then one of them holds up a sign that says "Yikes" as he falls down.
That's fair.
Yeah. And so he gets
Okay.
one more
5
turn.
blink dogs.
So,
He is going to
So
apply
Gunther
more
did the genie thing, right?
yeah.
Okay. And he has like a genie floating next to him?
Or is he holding an item?
He's holding a lamp.
Okay.
And it glowed whenever he did that.
Okay, got it.
And then he's going to apply pressure on Wraith, but where he's focusing on the dogs, his spell is kind of faltering. And so it is now Nigel's turn. And Nigel's just standing behind there, and he's like, "Man, I wish I could help you guys." And the next thing you guys know, the lamp starts to glow, and Nigel flies up into the air, like slowly starts floating into the air, and he's glowing, and you see his clothes change almost in the same fashion that Gunther's was. And Nigel, his like all of his skeletons and everything starts to melt away into robes, and he gets a hat, a wizard's hat, and he gets a long beard, but the beard is it's got string on it, and so he floats down,
Yes.
and he starts applying pressure, like the same spell that Gunther's using, against Gunther, and so Gunther is pushed against the wall. And now it is Treyon's turn.
Okay. So this is going to be a bit much that happens here.
He's wearing
But-
metal armor, so like that heats up with fire.
Yeah, yes, it does. So the fire that Treon was casting before starts to diminish. And as he's still laughing, but as the fire has diminished, as Larry had said in the last time we played, the wood has fully burnt away, revealing just a almost complete body of like dark burnt iron with a lining of bronze along the edges. But oh shoot, I'll just send a picture to them in the message chat.
There you go.
Because yeah. Rayon has gone a metamorphosis in the fire because of the level jump. He's already been kind of swaying towards the corruption of the staff and the demonicide. And with the level jump in the fire, he is just full blown given into the corruption.
Okay.
So he now
Is he the bad guy?
yeah. So he now has not just been physically changed, he has alignment changed. He has now gone from chaotic neutral to neutral evil.
Uh-oh.
His hands have changed into claws as well as his feet. And he has little horns jutting out of his head now. And his what used to be green jade eyes have turned into like ruby red eyes. And in between all the joints and behind the eyes, you can see the flickering of like fire going. And he's kind of like, he's got the double joints going in the limbs and all, and he's hunching over a little bit. And he's just gone full maniacal, and you can see the staff just spitting out fire and smoke the whole time. And he's going to look at his change, look at Gunther, and just let out this like laugh, like a full body shake laugh, as he casts Conjure Fire Elemental.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right.
So that will bring that into existence, and the staff like spits fire out as he casts it.
And that is that how you end your turn?
So who do you cast fire on?
He casts fire elementals, so he creates a creature made out of fire.
Ah.
And it's a fifth level, fifth level spell, so it's a pretty big one.
Okay.
Okay, and so now
Gunther's the
now
bad guy.
it is yes, and it's now your turn, and you do have your ability to undo one event
Okay.
to erase it from history.
So I can go rage mode for a minute.
All right.
And I have 4 rounds of it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll go rage mode and I throw my javelin towards Gunther. I have a javelin.
Okay.
And
So roll.
10. But it's like
Yeah,
a high
that-
10. It's like not like the 10 you used to sing. It's like
Oh,
10 that's
okay,
really close to 20.
yeah, it still doesn't do anything. Remember, Trevor rolled a 24.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it
a little
didn't
concerned
hit.
about that.
I am very concerned
So you guys are gonna have to get
So
creative
when you
outside
say
of
it
brute
doesn't
force.
do anything, what do you mean? Does it like not hit him? Does it miss him, or does it goes towards him and then like what happens? Like, what do you mean?
It hits and dinks off of him or
Or
something.
Yeah.
like throwing a toothpick at him.
More like throwing a wad of paper at him.
Okay. Would it help if I like aimed it towards his eye?
No, it's
Uh,
still.
With a 10, no.
Uh,
You would have to roll higher
okay.
to hit his eye.
But it's like a higher 10. Like,
Um, Well, so I'll give you this since he's being pushed by Nigel. I'll let you roll with advantage. So roll again and take the higher of the two numbers.
okay. Come on, big money, big money, big money, big money.
Does 38 hit?
15.
Oh, okay. It still doesn't hit. So your javelin it hits the wall that Nigel is using to push against Gunther.
Okay.
And so it just bounces off of that wall. And you don't know how far the wall of that he's pushing against him is. So there's no way to tell where to throw.
Oh, shit. Okay. What does it do? It's a strength check. It gives you an advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Okay, and the +2 damage. Okay, and you also add 500 to all your rolls. Ah, I forgot to tell you that.
That's crazy. All right. So now it is Bumble's turn.
Forgot
And
Bumble was still in the room.
Yeah.
Bumble, you
Bumble's
see
paper.
him doing the same hand motions as Nigel as he's adding to Nigel's spell. And you can see that Gunther is starting to make an impression on the wall that he's in. Like he's starting to sink in the stone. And he takes dang 20 points of damage.
From Nigel, from Trevor, or from Bumble?
From Bumble and Nigel working together.
Okay, got it.
Or yeah, Bumble and Nigel. So now it is Wraith's turn again.
With Bumble having taken damage and being pressed up against the wall, am I still stuck?
So give me a strength roll.
Doo, doo, doo. I want to do the right there. Yes. Nat 20.
Okay. So you're able to you're almost heroic when you're like pushing against this wall and you just break free. And so you are able to do something now.
Awesome. Okay. This is gonna. So I'll roll for perception. That's 19.
What are you looking for?
Shadows, anything in the room I could use to my advantage. Weak points in Gunther's armor.
What'd you roll?
19.
Okay, so with a 19, you do see a lot of spots you can hide. The room is
do you want my mod on that, or are you just gonna take the 19? Sorry.
What's your mod? With
+6.
modifier.
With mod 25.
So 25. With let me see. So with all of that, you can see there are tons of places to hide, and you almost miss it, but in the hand that Gunther's using to hold the lamp, you can see some small cracks in his armor, and depending on how he moves, those cracks will get bigger and smaller. But they're enough to maybe slide a blade through.
Okay. Cool. If I step in front of like Nigel and Bumble, could I use the force they're using as like a propellant for me to help attack Gunther?
No, because it's from what you were being attacked by, it's more of an invisible wall.
Okay, so it's not like a force that's pushing; it's like something is holding him there.
Right.
just on
It's
him
like
only.
yeah.
Okay. Cool. So roll Dex to try and jam my knife into his hand.
So yeah, give just give an attack roll
Okay.
with advantage because he's currently being held.
Yeah. Where
Oh,
is...
shoot.
You said there's cracks in his armor now?
In the right hand where he's holding the
But
lamp.
only Wraith would probably be aware of it.
Yeah.
How far away is he from all of us?
He's about 20 feet.
And my walking speed is 25, so...
Cool.
Good for you.
Wait, how is your walking speed 25? You're short.
Yeah, mine's 40.
Is it?
You're big though.
Yeah.
Just picturing this tiny person going.
Oh, that didn't work how I wanted it
like
to.
like running like
Ruh-roh.
Roadrunner.
What'd you get, Roadrunner?
It didn't roll the way I wanted it to. So I just used whatchamacallit, D&D Beyond. Does 26 hit?
Yes.
Thank God. For damage. And this also does poison. 6.
Okay.
So 6 piercing plus whatever poison I get from it being the poop knife.
So plus poison.
Mm-hmm.
What did we establish was the poison damage on that poop knife?
37.
You did not give it to me. I would
Or
imagine.
was it just like a DX of poison damage?
I think it was DX, whatever. However, we rolled for Nigel's poop stick.
We'll just do a D4.
Okay.
Okay, so that's an additional 4.
And everybody who doesn't know what's going on, yes, he said poop stick and poop knife.
It is the poop knife.
Yeah.
It is a poop knife. It's a knife covered in poop.
Is there a chance to cause poison as well, or no? Am I asking?
That was a D4. Was the poison damage?
Okay, I didn't know if there was a chance to cause like lasting poison.
Ooh.
I don't know.
For
He's
maybe.
got
continuous
himself a
damage.
little bit of infection in there now.
Like
He's
in a
gone
video
sep-
game or something, when your character gets poisoned and every
gone
turn you
septic.
take damage. Yeah.
He got it in his raccoon wounds.
So you see him as his head slowly turns to you, and he's just growling as he's pushing back against this wall that Gunther and Bumble are pushing against him. And it is Dexter's turn.
There's one of two things that I'm thinking. One, do I just say fuck it and get into the battle myself? Or two, do I make a real fucking mess of things? You got rid of the
mess.
blink dog.
Always two.
Mess.
Make the mess. Make the mess.
Do you want to know how many rats you can fit in a room? I
Yeah.
summon 8
Yes.
swarms
I
of
actually-
rats.
I actually really need to know how many
Swarms
rats
of
you can
rats.
fit into a room. It's for
Of
What
them.
is that?
8 swarms of rats. Each
How many
swarm contains about 10.
What was I hearing?
Oh, I was expecting more.
That's 80 rats.
I know. When you said swarm, I was picturing like big mass.
And then I simply say, "Eat, my friends," and point at Gunther's his name, right?
Yeah.
Feed,
Yeah.
feed.
that guy.
And I send all 8 swarms. They can occupy the same space as medium creature, by the way.
Oh my god.
Every swarm can.
So he is just swarmed with rats, and
80
they're
rats.
biting
I'm
him.
swarming him, and on top of that, I'm telling the Menoch to. Is there a shadow near him?
Yeah, he's pushed against the wall, so there are shadows there.
I'm gonna tell the Menoch also to teleport into shadow and start smacking him.
Okay.
Smack the bitch out.
So does Wraith get like stampeded over over by
The rats can occupy the same space as another person.
Did you
No.
never see the?
Yeah,
the
do I need
newer
a dex save
Suicide
to get out of the
Squad?
way, or am I just out of the way?
Yeah, do a dex save because he's not really.
I just picture the little like a couple hatches just opening up and just rats just pouring out.
Yeah, so like what happens is these these like just 2 doors just pop open, and it's just a bukkake of rats all over.
So they're firing like a power washer the rats out of my arms.
And everyone roll for erection.
Is that Constitution?
It is.
22 with
a
mod
couple ideas.
For
for dex save.
Constitu-
22.
Oh, I thought
yeah, so you're I was like, damn. So you're able to jump out of the way of the sea of rats.
I'm just picturing that scene from the newer Suicide Squad, all the rats, and they go over. They know how to go
also-
over things and around.
I rolled Constitution for the erection check, and I got a nat 20.
Oh.
So
Hold on.
So he uses his erection as a yo-yo stick to get away.
Boink, boink.
Boink.
Do you remember
Okay.
that scene?
So should I roll for the rats?
No, they just start swarming him, and he's completely covered.
Death by nibbles.
oh,
And
he's
they're
Ratman now.
biting the armor.
Oh,
They're
get him in his
the
mouth. Get him in his
cracks,
mouth so he
everything.
can't wish.
I want him to get under the armor.
They definitely do that.
Can they
Heat
get
up
in
the
his
armor
mouth
with the
so he
rats
can't
in there.
wish?
You know what happens.
Then they get in the eyes, and yeah.
Yeah, and I want the Menoch also to be there, which is fear incarnate, so he has to roll like the fear save and stuff for him too.
Ooh, that's good.
Okay, so
Gonna terrify a guy who thinks he's a god. This is the last adventure of the campaign, the last fight, so I gotta pull out all the freaking weird shit that I wanted to do.
Exactly. Is Vicious Mockery a cantrip? Like, can anybody use it?
cantrips have to you have to. Not anybody can do a cantrip. You have to be a certain class to do cantrips.
That's so I can't.
No.
Okay, so what does he have to roll for the fear?
It's just a will save. Sorry, wisdom. I keep using the 3
Okay.
5 and
So 20.
yeah, he definitely makes that. Do I roll the attack for the Menoch?
Yeah.
Pinch his dick off.
Ooh. And I assume he gets a bonus because he's like flanked.
He's definitely flanked from everything.
Does a 26 hit with the bonus?
It does.
Let's see. 7 plus 9, and he has to roll a Constitution saving throw.
21.
Constitution DC. Yeah, he made it. Damn it.
Oh.
His claws have paralysis.
Oh, that would have
If
been
you fail
fun.
it's a 1-minute paralysis if you fail.
So go ahead and roll damage on the rats as well.
Okay, the damage on the rats. Do they all hit? Should I roll to hit with each of the swarms or
I think with the way they're swarming,
just
just
damage?
roll.
Or...
Yeah, just roll damage.
Okay, it's rolled per swarm and it's 8 swarms, so not per
Okay.
rat. So and if they take like half damage, they do, or like the swarm, it's supposed to be less rats, so they do less damage. It's like a whole thing. So damage for each swarm is, I'm just trying to check. Oh wow, more than I thought. Should I just times it by like the 8 swarms?
Yeah.
Okay, so that would be 80 damage.
All right.
Gotta figure it's 80 rats biting you. That actually works out perfect. That
Yeah.
each rat got 1 damage in. Each of them got 1 little bite in.
So you hear
I was like,
a
2d6 sounds
series
like a lot of damage, but I'm like, it's 10 rats, so 2d6 makes sense.
You know, it sounds like a
Swarms are
series
amazing.
of those sounds that Roblox make.
Horrifying.
That's the one thing
Yes.
I like about 5e is that if you cast low level shit at higher level, you just get extra effects. So summoning creatures, it's like you can just keep summoning more and more. If you don't want to summon a powerful one, you just want to summon weak ones, you can just summon a shit ton of weak ones.
Again, what is happening there?
He's getting swarmed by rats.
I looked
Yeah.
away for a little bit and it's like, oh, good
So-
God.
Don't forget
I
to draw
went
my
full rat
boner.
catcher.
Oh, yeah.
He it's his turn now. He disappears and all the rats just kind of fall in on each other and he reappears right behind you guys. And he's right by Nigel. And
Nope.
he just leans forward to Nigel. And you guys give me a perception check to see. Or what's your passive perceptions?
19.
16. It's on your Beyond sheet on the left.
14.
It's the one thing of having a really high wisdom from being a druid. The crazy high perception.
You're not gonna like this next part.
My rats are all gonna die.
I will riot.
They did what they needed to do. 80 damage is what they need from a level 4 spell. They did what they needed to do.
Oh, thank you.
What is
I'm
it?
fine if they die this
18.
round.
18. Okay.
That's
So
a
you
lot
all
of
got-
damage for a
you
4th
guys
level
all
spell.
hear him as he leans forward to Nigel and just says, "Power word kill."
You son of a bitch!
He says,
No.
Is Nigel below 100 HP total?
Nigel never reached above
He's a
100
god!
HP.
Okay.
And Nigel,
He survived the
Looks-
Hell Realm.
Guys, we're fine. We're fine.
He
I saved
survived
a
the
level
Hell
3
Realm
spell
with
just in
the-
case.
he survived
Oh.
because of Bumble, but he just looks at Wraith and you see his eyes roll back into his head as he falls lifeless to the ground. And that is his turn.
I saved a level 3 spell for a reason for this case.
Hey, can that put me into rage?
You,
I mean,
you
you
don't
can
have
be
rage.
raged.
You can be angry.
Yeah, you can be enraged.
Okay.
so
I didn't know
it
if you would,
is-
since Nigel and I had a close bond, I didn't know if I could get a rage boost.
No, nice try though.
Had to ask.
It is Treyon's
So
turn.
what happened? Did
Okay.
he kill Nigel? What happened?
He killed
Yeah.
Nigel.
Okay,
Yeah.
and how
Instant
did he
killed
do
him.
it? Did
Uh,
he-
Power
Power
word
word
kill.
kill.
what does that mean?
You say kill and they die.
It's a shit spell.
Yeah, it
Um,
is.
I lost a fucking mage duel in 3rd edition to that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, Trevor killed one of
You
my
don't get
favorite
a saving
clerics for
throw.
you just die.
that. Okay, so well, that my plan still is the same. My fire elemental just roars and rushes Gunther and grapples him.
Okay.
Like, just goes in for like a big hug.
All right. And he did not roll well. So he, Gunther, he was going to react to it, but he's so weakened from just killing a part of himself that the fire elemental is able to grapple him very easily.
Okay.
And it starts to heat up his metal as it's holding him.
So, being in the physical presence of the fire elemental causes you to take fire damage
Mm-hmm.
of 5d10.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Oh, kitty.
30 fire damage. And he's now held grappled. How far away is he from the rest of us?
He's right. He's pretty much surrounded by you guys. So you guys
So I
are
could
pretty.
easily just walk over to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Treyon's gonna walk over to him because he's holding the lamp for the genie in his hand.
Yeah. Gunther
Right.
is. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's held. The
Yep.
fire
And so
holding him.
you grab the lamp from his hand.
Oh no, I'm going to take my clawed finger, tap it, and cast Planar Shift.
So you just sent this.
I sent his lamp
to-
into the plane of flame.
Oh dang!
Oh man, I was gonna
I'm
steal
proud
it.
of you, John. I'm proud of you.
Oh my god! And so, for the first time during this entire thing, you just see an ounce of fear
Mm-hmm.
in Gunther's eyes as he's screaming, "No! No! 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 No!
It's Cleveland falling out of the.
No!"
Draymond cannot smile, but he's smiling inside as he does it, and he cackles as he does it.
Okay. So is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It's Orange's turn.
Okay. What should I do?
Break.
So you have the
You have your
Something
wish.
she'll do.
Bring
You're a-
Nigel back.
Fucking barbarian, and you literally just saw a child die.
No,
And
no,
with
Yeah.
a good
no.
And you already have rage.
Yeah.
you
I
do
was-
have a Control Z.
So I
You
like.
do have Control Z.
I can do Control Z anytime, right? Like once the battle over, I can save Nigel after that as well, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't want to use it and then for him to die again.
I guess that's fair.
No, that is fair.
Hey, I have saved that kid multiple times. I once.
You also tied that
strategically-
kid up to a tree.
Strategically
No,
tied up. that
Nigel's
kid.
gonna be fine. Use your rage to kill.
Okay.
Nigel's gonna be just fine out
I
of
take
out of
my-
character. Nigel's gonna be just fine.
I take my giant axe and swing towards Gunther. Gunther's arms. He's holding the thing, right? Lamp.
No,
his right
it
hand.
was
No, I just
it
got
was
rid of
sent
it.
to a plane of fire.
So
Oh.
his head. Swing at his head.
Okay. Swing towards his neck.
Going for the head.
Yeah, always go for the
All
head.
right.
Okay.
Why did my pen stop working?
Hey, what's the? No. Hand. Which is bigger, gear axe? Great axe. Oh, sorry. Yeah, makes sense. So I got a 23.
So that does hit now.
Cool.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, I do 14 damage. Slashing damage? Slashing damage. I do 14 slashing damage.
Okay. And now it's Bumble's turn. And you see Bumble focusing his magic right on to Gunther. And he's just like, this is all according to plans. We can't have you talking any more words. And you see him Bumble is just holding his hands like this, and you guys can see Gunther's head be like his hair and everything is starting to almost like it's being pressed down by something. And he's
like
screaming,
squishing
but
it.
it sounds very muffled. As he takes 27 points of damage.
Jeez.
Okay. And his screams are muffled. So now it is Wraith's turn.
Awesome. All right. I'm going to look down at Nigel. Look up with tears in my eyes. I'm going to run. Run at him, jump up, kick off the wall, and aim for his head and try and jam my dagger right into his eye hole. Also, as a reminder, fully erect.
Okay, so
So
you're
which
stabbing
dagger do you
twice.
jab in his eyes?
Yeah.
All right, give me 2 rolls.
Yes. 21,
Okay.
10.
All right. So the first dagger does hit his head, and roll for damage.
8 with poison, or 8 without poison, so 12 total.
Okay. All right. So you like your little wiener is like did not stab him at all, but he feels very awkward. So now it is Dexter's turn.
Is there an exit to this building, like that we can see?
There is one door at the other end of the, pretty much behind you.
Okay.
So when he teleported you, I assume you would have turned around and seen that door.
So first things first, I'm gonna calmly walk up to Nigel's dead body.
Okay.
I'm gonna touch him, and I'm gonna cast Revivify.
Oh, does
And
that
I
work
go-
with power word kill?
It works with anything if they died within a minute.
Okay.
And I say, "Don't worry." It returns them to 1 hit point, and I say, "Don't worry, Nigel. I'm here."
Does he
And
know he
I
died?
tell
He doesn't know he died. He just wakes up and he was like, something to eat.
I'm gonna tell half of the swarm to break off and get Nigel to safety and protect him with his life,
With their life.
with their life.
Oh.
So I want the swarm of rats to just carry him, half of it. Just branch off and just carry him
It's
to
like a
safety
tiny mosh pit, and he's like, "This is awesome!"
out the door. And then the other swarm, half of the swarm, as well as the meanlock, I would like to order to fight, to kill.
Okay.
While I use my final, like my bonus action, because that's just my ordering them, and the Revivify is my regular action. Ordering them is free. So my bonus action, I will use to turn into an Allosaurus.
Oh. So when the tiny mosh pit opens the door to the room,
Mhm.
Mhm.
they start to go out, and it's really adorable seeing a bunch of rats carry a child away, almost like going to Chuck E. Cheese. But when they open
Chuck E. Cheese.
when they open the door, they see that the room is essentially an island, just floating in darkness.
Okay, it's fine.
So
Keep
So
him protected.
They cannot
Rat
escape.
armor assemble Keep him. That they are protecting Nigel. They are rat armor.
It turns
Oh.
into
Okay.
like a Megazord of rats.
Yeah, he's got a rat mech.
Yeah, I want him to be fully protected. Either way, I can't attack, but I can turn into the thing. But the other half of the swarm can attack, and so can the Meanlock.
Okay.
So half of the swarm still. Figure that's fair. Half the swarm to carry Nigel away, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's 40
Nice, there's
rats.
swarm.
That's a big amount of protection.
Rats are large and Nigel's small.
Yeah, I think it would only take a small section, but I want him to have plenty of rat armor.
So they're attacking the other swarm is attacking Gunther.
They're continuing to attack Gunther, and the Meanlock's also attacking him.
Okay, give me a roll for damage for the rats.
Damage for the
then,
rats, so it'd be half what I rolled before, but it's still the 2d6 just does.
Yeah.
So. So that's 10 again, so that would be 40 damage instead of 80, because it's half of them. And then the Meanlock, I will roll to hit. And the Meanlock doesn't hit.
Okay.
I know that the to hit is really high.
well, it got lower.
What'd they roll?
Oh, so he still rolled with the bonus, the flanking bonus, an 18.
Okay, yeah, that doesn't hit.
Okay.
Because when the lamp was taken away, his powers did decrease.
Oh. He also still has to roll for the Meanlock being near him and being like attacking him. He still has to roll his Wisdom save. Every
That
single
is a 30.
Yeah, he's got it.
Okay.
Hey, but still, the rats have been doing a lot of fucking damage.
They
They
have.
have.
Yeah, more than I have.
The rats are the MVP.
Mhm.
So he does his little teleport trick again, and he's back to where he was. And he tries to rush Nigel.
Rat armor.
Give me a contesting strength for the rats. Just a D20.
Okay.
I'm just picturing him doing like the.
They rolled. They got a nat 20. You can look.
Yep.
Okay. So
Them rats rats know what's at stake.
The
Yeah.
flying through the air, just reaching at a mass of rats that all lunge back. It's just that takes guts.
Plague
to
power's
just
a
reach-
symbol.
Yeah, just to reach into a mass of angry rats. That takes balls right there.
They're so angry they're shitting.
So
Wraith's like
Um,
dipping his
Nigel's used to
daggers
it.
into the shit.
the rats like lock into this Megazord of protection, and Gunther's spell does not do anything. But at this point, Bumble interjects. Like, even though it's not his turn, he teleports behind Gunther, and he leans forward and he was like, "What was those words again? Power word kill?" And Gunther falls down and just collapses to the floor. But as that happens, you see Bumble start to fade away as well. And it's like in light, he's just turning into light and just going away. But Nigel's doing the same. So you guys
Control
are
Z.
left.
Control Z.
Oh, yeah.
Control Z.
Okay. So,
So you have to word this very carefully,
oh, really?
because
Hey,
it's gonna be
Wait, Nigel's alive, right? So, like,
Yeah.
Nigel's fading away because Gunther is dead. Gunther was the main source of what was keeping them alive.
Wait, what?
Um,
Okay, so wait, wasn't Nigel a real boy?
No, Nigel was a part of Gunther.
Oh,
He was
so
Pinocchio the whole time.
Yeah.
so
I'm
okay,
a real boy.
okay. So if I save Nigel, is it a possibility
Eternal
that he comes
Dragon, I
back?
want Majin Buu to stay good. Come back. Oh, sorry.
If I save Nigel, is there a possibility that Gunther comes back as well?
Word it properly.
I think that's what he's trying to tell you to word properly.
Like, what does that mean? Word properly? Like, what?
Try this. Bring only Nigel back.
or
not Gunther.
But that doesn't.
or
That's not how undo works, right?
Yeah, but it's a
or
wish, right?
you, or you
It's
could
pretty much
just
a
not
wish.
do anything.
Yeah, you can leave.
John,
you can
what
leave
are you
Nigel
getting
dead.
at?
I'm just saying. He could not fuck with the whole storyline and just leave it be.
But it's Nigel, and the DM gave us this wish for this opportunity.
I did not give you guys the wish. It was all random.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He gave us this wish
okay.
for this opportunity.
Out of character, can I wish for what Wraith wants in his heart to come true? Can I wish that?
Oh,
Do you
God.
really want to wish what Wraith wants to come true?
Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a second. Wait a
For
second.
Nigel,
Wait a
for
second.
Nigel, like,
There's a guys.
The planet becomes
There's
a
a
big mud pie.
genie. There's a genie trapped in another dimension that no longer has a master.
Mm-hmm.
uh-huh.
And genies grant 3 wishes.
Ooh. And
Actually, this genie is not your typical genie.
Never mind.
Is it a gin?
No, I mean, Gunther didn't have. He had unlimited wishes. That's how he's able to become what he was.
So that's what I'm saying. Is instead of wishing to get Nigel back,
yeah.
you wish for us to get the genie back with you to have control of it, and then we use the genie to get Nigel back, and then we become gods.
Can I? Just,
I
Yeah.
like this idea.
can
And
I
then we
just
get the
wish for a
special
random
super
genie?
happy ending.
Can
But
I-
this
Right
is an
after-
unlimited power genie.
Can I
Right
just
after we do the
wish for an
Scooby-Doo ending.
unlimited power genie that is my slave?
No. So what your ability does is it has the ability to undo one thing that has happened.
Okay.
So you could undo the lamp going to the other dimension.
Yeah,
You
But
could,
but
but
there's a
with that-
possibility the genie won't listen to
fuck
us.
up the rest of that
It
battle.
might
and
also
bring
give
everyone
it
else
back to Gunther.
yeah,
It might
the butterfly effect is like it could
Fuck.
go back to Gunther and the battle would still be going on.
So is there
And
any
you'd have
way
the
to really
lamp
save
again.
Nigel? Is there any way to really save Nigel then?
Can
It all
I?
Gunther's
depends on
dead?
how you wish to. It all depends on how you word the undo.
Can I
Jesus.
wish back to the time we first met, Nigel?
undo just the lamp teleporting away.
Give me a second.
No,
Can
because then
we-
it brings everything back.
Can
If
we-
he said-
I wish that we were in a different D&D campaign where we were all superheroes and teenagers.
no,
The
because
screen goes dark.
can I
And
wish for
scene.
because listen to me. Okay, so can I wish for we going back to the beginning and killing Gunther? So like we can because we gave him the stuff and he became all powerful, right? But if I wish to
So
undo-
you can undo the wish, or like you can undo giving him the items. You
But
can do
killing
that.
him would still kill Nigel because the items
Yeah.
weren't what linked them. They've always been linked.
We
So no
could
matter what,
imprison
Nigel
him.
dies.
I like how the good character is the one that asked, "Should we wish to kill a child?"
no wait what no Gunther
No, but you're right. You're right. So if we undo back to the beginning of the battle, we can imprison him because he won't be strong
Yeah.
enough to get out.
yeah do you guys want me to do that?
You can literally
Yeah
use the undo
yeah
to bring back only the lamp.
okay, but there's
But
Yeah, but
see-
the butterfly effect.
there's no guarantee
It's
that
gonna go back to
Gunther's hand.
Gunther.
Okay.
Because
Even
if you
if
undo the
he
moment that it left,
specifically words it for only the lamp.
it's going to undo that specific moment. So if you
Okay.
undo,
Ooh, what if you undo not that Gunther died, but the moment that Nigel faded? Would he still continue to fade?
I don't know,
Okay.
you could try it.
Or
Can
we
I-
go back to my idea.
Can I give my wish to Trevor?
Yeah, so you have the card. You can give it to Trevor if you want.
Okay.
John,
Do
what
we
was your idea
know
one more
when
time?
Do
Huh?
we know when Gunther and Nigel separated?
So according
they?
to what Bumble was saying originally, it was basically when the king was his power was disrupted. So when the genie saw the opportunity um to separate the king from his powers, it inadvertently split them all because like you can't just destroy something.
Can
Uh,
I undo
How
the
was the
king
king evil?
turning evil?
You could.
But then we would never meet.
I mean, that's what happened in the season
And
finale
Nigel would
of-
never exist.
Yeah, and that was happened in under Umbrella Academy season finale. I'm sorry, spoiler.
Yeah, I
ruined it.
haven't.
Now you
You're
have to put a
Thanks.
spoiler
It was
warning.
very, very.
To all, you spoiled it to all 3 people on the live stream.
One of them is me.
One of them's me.
One of them's me.
Well,
Okay,
damn
but he
it.
spoiled it for me.
Trust me, he saved you.
I stopped caring after season 3, so
Yeah, I mean it's not fun. It's only the season 1 was only the one. Like just pretend nothing.
but which one was the one
He's
with the
gonna undo
time?
saying
Go back
that.
in
Yeah.
time.
Okay. Yeah. I
Was
undo.
that 2 or 3?
I undo you guys listening.
So what is your undo that you want?
I wanna undo the king turning evil in the first place.
Okay.
Larry did not
So-
anticipate this storyline.
Things weren't that happy in Baldur's Gate. Oh, sorry.
Have you ever watched when someone hits a rewind really fast and just everything, like when they go so far back that they, you see the tree line shift and mountains raise and
I'm
more.
saying we go so far back that we became teenagers in a high school that we're
So
we're
are you
superheroes.
is that your final wish, the undoing?
Yeah.
You
Okay.
will have never rescued me.
So
Oh,
the group
Why didn't you say that before?
Do
the
we
group
have-
you guys see like it just in a as the card burns in Orange's hand and goes up into smoke, you guys find yourself in a white room, and you see screens of timelines, different timelines. You see
Ooh.
areas where you wished the lamp to be back, and you see what happens there. You see in most timelines, you see the king killing all of you, and they all of a sudden wipe clean, and then you guys see a timeline where the king, it's the moment where he finds the lamp, and instead of grabbing it and brushing off the dust, he overlooks it and is just like throwing dirt, continuing to dig in his farm. And you see his life as he lives a normal mortal life. He actually has a child that looks like Gunther,
Nigel.
or that looks like Nigel. And you see him being this amazing father and just a humble farmer. There's no war or famine or anything. Like his destruction of power and everything just ceased to exist. And as a result, all of your bloodlines do not exist. And so
I can not exist with that.
your physical forms are gone, but your consciousness remains as you're drifting through the outside of time and space, and you guys become observers to the world.
Oh, it's like the Flash ending.
Even me?
Even you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I didn't know I was part of the bloodline.
Yeah, for some reason you're there too. I guess you were just sucked in by association.
Yeah, you are
No.
our AI thing.
The
I
great,
never really existed anyway.
Yeah, you
the
are our
great
Siri.
bloodline to
Yeah.
the king and Dexter.
So for Dexter, you can
Maybe
see
my
that
creator.
your
Ooh.
creator was never created. So as a result, you were never created as well. The
I'm
same with
okay with
John.
this.
And
This
this
is
is
the-
what happened if my elven wizard master didn't bother to make constructs and only employed goblins. Man, that tower turned to shit real fast.
And so um, essentially you guys just become these cosmic watchers, and as you watch the world shape, and you see that as time goes on, humans start cultivating worlds. They go to different worlds, different planes of existence, and you can see the as the humans conquer new planes, time goes on, and you see the first cities in what can be now known as the United States. You see
Oh, no,
time
that's the
going
bad
through.
timeline.
You see time going through. You see cities being erected, and future is just there, and you guys notice one particular city that just keeps popping up in all the timelines, and it's a city called Herald City.
My character got really excited when the section of time when they were testing the atomic bomb.
He's like, fire.
While
Was pretty
these
sweet.
cities,
I rewinded that a lot.
while these cities are being erected, is Wraith still also erect?
Roll for erection.
You are,
Got it.
Wraith is just destined to be a wreck the rest of existence.
He's a cosmic entity now.
Yeah.
Oh, 3.
Oh.
Okay, so you lose your erection around the time that Treon gains one for the atomic bomb. You're just like, it's too hot for me.
You hear this horrible scratching of metal on metal.
But you guys see Herald City, and you guys are particularly focused around 4 teenagers that you see.
Oh God,
Um,
that's
and
creepy.
That sounds wrong.
that will be the next campaign. yeah.
None of these kids look like me.
That
Finn.
was it.
Finn. Oh no, what is it over in Sweden? Slut.
Slut.
yeah.
I prefer the cow and chicken ending. And
I gotta see.
I'm a
what
little
all-
worried you didn't draw me with my boner jumping on Gunther's face.
I can still do that.
all right, so how many levels do I get for becoming a cosmic entity with no physical form?
You have to have a body to level up.
Oh.
I didn't get to set enough things on fire.
I was proud of my rat swarms.
That was pretty epic.
That was,
like-
yeah.
I'm like, what? I'm like looking
Ev-
through different CRs, and I'm like, 1/4 challenge rating, swarm of rats.
Even if
Level
the
3
drawing of the
summon.
rat swarming looks a lot like the
Rat.
picture of shit in Gadru last time,
Yeah.
and it just looks like he's being showered with shit.
I mean, it's like a
You are a
top-down
really
view
good
from-
artist.
It's a
I
top-down
love
view from
it,
really
honestly.
Hey, I
This
get
It's
is
to
better
feel
drawing
it.
than I can do.
There it is.
Trevor. This just proves that we need to have your wife in here
Yeah.
live drawing our
100%, yeah,
campaigns.
Yeah.
I think that would be a lot.
That's no, we don't do it live, Homer. That would be an incredible strain on the animator's wrist.
I.e., he would get stabbed.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the Poochie episode of The Simpsons.
Oh,
He asked if they're live, and she's like that would be an incredible strain on the animator's wrist.
what is that smoke?
Yeah, he appeared like and then killed the
Oh.
kid, right?
Kill. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That
Then-
was fun. That's a good ending. I'll
Yeah,
take that
it
as a
was
good
good.
ending.
So I chose wisely, right? Like what
You
does
did.
the-
You did a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does the guy the
Wait,
Indiana
wait.
Jones?
We got like an anime ending. It was like almost like Attack on Titan or some shit.
I haven't
Well,
seen
that's
that
one of my
movie.
I haven't
favorite
watched that
things
yet.
about
I'm not gonna-
playing.
I'm just saying it doesn't resemble the ending, but I'm saying it was very like creative in that way. It was like
Yeah.
an anime ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it was kind of very Full Metal Alchemist ending.
Okay, you spoiled it for me now. I might have watched the show.
If you haven't seen Full Metal Alchemist,
That
How
gives
have
you
you not
nothing.
watched
Brotherhood.
Full Metal Alchemist?
We didn't get it in India, like back
There's gonna be a debate that people will tell you to watch Brotherhood. I would say fuck that. Watch the original.
I liked
Watch
Brotherhood
both.
better.
Brotherhood
I like
is
the
good.
original better.
I have
Yeah.
no idea what that any of
It's
Fine,
nostalgia for
fine,
me.
fine.
It's nostalgia. I know Brotherhood
Yeah.
follows the the manga closer, but it's nostalgia for me.
But yeah,
If you watch Trigun, don't watch the remake. That's the one that you don't watch the remake.
I didn't know there was a remake.
It's bad.
So for the people in the stream, are we gonna stream the next campaign?
I mean, sure, why not?
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stream it versus editing.
We could multi-channel stream it.
Yeah, I say stream
Yeah.
it. Like editing is like a really hard work for editing DnD. Let's just stream it, and we'll have it on YouTube. And like later on, we'll go back and just timestamp it. Like how educational videos have like this happened, this time. So we'll just timestamp
Yeah.
it. For
You
and
wanna
if you
edit
wanna ever
for-
just edit it, we'll download the stream.
Yeah. If you
We
want to
can,
edit it for a podcast, you could do it that way. But yeah, you'll
Yeah,
at least
so
have the
for-
information of the
Yeah,
stream.
let's AI get to the point where we can fire editors.
fire editors. So for the next